Hi everyone, EDT530 Digital Media Production and Storytelling. This is our 10th module. Here's the agenda: questions, interview, video feedback, loaning of equipment, some new groups for you to work in for your next project, which is on the 7 elements video, and then review of the tasks. Okay, so some feedback on your interviews. First thing is use a tripod. A lot of shaky video footage. So to try and combat that, what I've done is I've made available to you now some tripods, and these tripods, you can come and borrow these from Westchester. These tripods include these clips, and these clips expand, and you can go in and you could place a smartphone or an iPad, pick a device here, go in and here, and then that's going to allow you to then put this on, screw, universal screw at the bottom here, which allows you to connect that to a tripod, and then we'll end up with some steady video footage. So you got a couple more projects to work on, so having some steady footage will be helpful. Another thing is audio issues, and we have these mics, and these work with iOS devices, so this will plug into a phone or to an iPad, and you're going to get much better audio, especially if that device is a good distance away from the subject, so you can borrow these as well. And then the last issue was composition or framing. So I'm going to post for you a video with just a short tutorial. In fact, I'll show you this little video right here. That is a lynda.com video on the rule of thirds. So it's 3 minutes long. Watch this, and this is going to go through what the rule of thirds is about. And the Lynda video really talks about photography, but it's the same basics for videography. Okay, so what the rule of thirds is. So the next 2 videos you make, if there's going to be a subject, you're going to be videotaping, you're going to be using still photography, think about the rule of thirds and how that works. Okay? Alright, back to the slides. So, the new groups, you're going to be in new groups for your next project, and that's going to be a slight change in our schedule, and we're changing the schedule for a couple of reasons. One is I want to get us back to really thinking about story and less about digital production. And the other thing is we've kind of moved through the syllabus a little bit faster than I thought we would. So, you are going to review the 7 elements, and this is from the Center for Digital Storytelling. And I can show you that. So I sent you a link earlier on this week to this website on the educational uses of digital storytelling, and from the University of Houston. Well, on their site they have a link back to the Center for Digital Storytelling, which is out in Berkeley, California, CDS, about the 7 elements of digital storytelling. I think this really works for us. Okay, so point of view, dramatic question, emotional content, the gift of your voice, power of soundtrack, economy, and pacing. And as I'm watching your projects, some of us are really nailing that, and some of us need to really pay more attention to this. So this is the kind of thing that we can share with our students as well as they are creating their own digital stories. So, based on these elements, you're going to create your own digital story based on those elements. So here's an example. If you scroll down this page, and again, I'll provide this link to you on D2L, the 7 elements in 4 minutes. And this gentleman goes through the 7 elements and uses some still photography and some captions to explain what those elements are. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to create a video about those 7 elements, but you're going to do that in groups. So this is going to be our first real collaborative project. So 7 elements, watch the example video, you're in new groups, you'll see those on D2L, and you're going to create a 3 to 5 minute video. Use whatever tool you want to use to create that. So it could be Prezi, you could use Keynote or PowerPoint, or you could go in to iMovie or Final Cut. Really up to you how you build that, but you're going to do that in groups of probably 3 as we're looking at these new groups. So in groups of 3, creating that project. We realized that working on this is going to be a little bit difficult because of the geography and how you spread out. So we're going to give you 2 weeks to do this. Okay, 2 weeks to get this done, and each group is going to turn in 1 video that is about the 7 elements. Okay, rubric and more details about that on D2L. Okay, so your tasks: read So all of chapter 9 is what we're up to. Reserve equipment. So if you want a tripod, you want a mic, we'll be happy to loan those out to you. Look for your new D2L group on D2L and post your video by Sunday, April 21st. So one group video posted on D2L by the 21st. Okay?